Guys only want one thing. It's $12,000 nods and a Wendy's Frosty.
Get some!
Well, a big shazam to you people. Welcome to the Appalachia Bees. Hard Truth Monday starts right now. Next, M2 says, I cannot unsee this. Yeah, y'all remember that Predator thing for that movie? And there's you know who. Oh, go Camel, go.
Mike.
All right, it is a Hard Truth Monday. I'm going to open with a story about how I lost a lot of subscribers over the weekend. I'm going to tell you why. And even if you don't like this influencer I'm going to talk about for a second, I believe it applies to all of us. Then a couple other stories. We're going around the world today, and then a bunch of memes for you. And the final meme today, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a little bit angry, but I'm gonna show you. Today's episode is brought to you by hiddenhybridholsters.com. Tell them I sent you. All day you can carry comfortable, all day you can carry hidden. They're rock solid. Jump over there. Tell them I sent you when you head over to hiddenhybridholsters.com. Big thank you to my friends up there in Canton, Ohio. All right, on Friday, I lost a lot of subscribers, and I'm going to talk about this influencer. His name is Tim Pool. And again, stay with me because this applies to all of us, even if you don't follow this one particular guy. I love Tim Pool, have for years and years and years. I love a lot of his takes. I love a lot of the things he's about, with just a few examples that are exceptions to the rule. As a whole, people are messy, and people are not all the way good or all the way bad. Few exceptions, but as a whole, people are messy. Tim's messy also. Now, on Friday, I mentioned that he had moved into, or was invited to go to the new media seat in the Oval Office, or not the Oval Office, but in the White House press corps. And he threw up a softball question. There's more to that story, but I said last week on Friday that he'd lost me and he had derailed. And I just assumed people knew the story. And I got a lot of email over the weekend. Johnny, I'm leaving you. I used to like you. I'm done. I'm taking Tim's side. There's no sides to take. We can disagree about stuff and it's okay. There's things that I don't like and other people do like, and we can still be friends. However, my main point is not the fact that Tim went and met with Netanyahu, which was weird. I thought that was odd. I thought that was a wild thing. It's not about the Netanyahu stuff. But it's that he took Carmelo Anthony's side, and he came out very openly aggressive, saying that Carmelo Anthony, now none of us are judge and jury, to be clear, but you can even see right there's one of his tweets. I'm confused by this story. Are we against self-defense now? He's like, it's self-defense. Now, we're all being armchair judge and jury. None of us were there. My understanding from folks that have seen the video of the stabbing is that it's bad, like bad, and does not look good for Carmelo Anthony, but it's just a weird take, a really weird take. Then he wore his dumb beanie into the White House, and he's like, and people are like, well, you got all over Vladimir Zelensky for not wearing a suit, yet you wore and Tim Pool was like, yeah, but I wore a suit when I met the president. People are like, you're lying. Like, there's plenty of proof that he was wearing that stupid beanie when he met Trump. I don't really care about what he wears. I think him coming out that hard is telling of a bigger agenda and that he has sold out. Him supporting Carmelo Anthony. That's my only point. And folks were upset about that, and I get it. Like, I get that folks are upset. Now, here's my bigger point to all of that. We live in a society that worships celebrities. We live in a society that aggressively worships. I mean, people weep when they meet a celebrity, and that has trickled down even to us, where we hold up politicians as celebrities and get signatures and autographs and selfies with celebrity politicians, or weirder, celebrity pastors, celebrity church leaders. That's also weird to me. We don't have to defend these people. This is not the New York Giants. It's not the New York Giants, your favorite sports team that you have to defend no matter what. It's just a guy. And this is a bad take on his behalf. Some of my other favorites are derailing as we speak. Jordan Peterson, what is going on with him? One of my favorites. Got wacky over on Joe Rogan, like weird wacky. That whole Pinocchio thing. I don't even know what's going on with him. I still like a lot of his stuff. I watched the Hodge twins this morning, and they had a really good take. You can find that on YouTube. I think it's just about 10 minutes, but it's called Tim Pool Says the Unthinkable About Carmelo Anthony. That's my take. None of us should worship celebrities. Nobody is all the way good or all the way bad, with just a few exceptions. All right. Over the weekend, I think it was on Friday, wounded warriors showed up at the White House. Kind of cool. but they brought Tim Kennedy? This one guy said, speaking of that, gay, totally gay, especially the fact that Tim Kennedy has openly and repeatedly lied about having a Purple Heart, and yet the Wounded Warriors are standing with that Jack A. I think that is funny and odd. I like this meme. Next. And then look at you, and look at all you've done. I'm so proud of you. Look at all that you've accomplished. You stood next to Tim Kennedy in the Oval Office. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, one more. Next. This is from the 26th, a couple days ago, from Fortune magazine. A lot of people are talking about this. The Vatican asked Pope Francis funeral attendees to wear all black. Trump wore a blue suit. Check out that telling picture. Oh my gosh, he's in blue. He's in blue. You feel the wrath? Next. Oh, look. The whole world was in blue there. Not a big deal at all, but they were able to zoom in and catch him and crop him out. I also think that picture, which is floating around also, I think the saturation's been kicked up on that just a little bit. Look at Trump, how blue that suit is. Maybe just a little bit. All right. To the memes. Let me know what your favorite one is. Next, with the 1,000th overall pick, McDonald's selects QB Sanders. Good job. He got drafted. If you didn't follow that debacle over the weekend, you didn't miss anything, but it was funny. Next, hey, I work with children. That's so sweet. Get back to work, kids. It's a funny thing about those little tiny fingers. They can really, really get that sewing machine going. Child labor. Next. Hey, I'm going to homeschool my kids. Whoa, but Peter, they think that on the sixth day, God invented the Remington bolt-action rifle so man could fight the dinosaur. Hey, I'm already going to do it. You don't need to sell me. I'm already going to do it. Also, shout out to the Remington 700. That's a rad bolt rifle. Next, Democrats be like, Laken Riley murdered. Rachel Warren, murdered. Kate Steinle, murdered. MS-13 gang member put in prison. Zoinks. Yep. Next, everything at Taco Bell is just a combination of the same ingredients, but in different shapes. Yep. All right, next. I breathe air for you. I pump blood for you. I filter waste for you. I remind you a main purpose of the 2A was to make the government scared. Next. I want to send out a sincere thank you to everyone that posted about the Lacura lipstick. By the way, everyone looked just amazing. Doubt it. I ran out and got a ruby lip kit and a Stay spray, so much cheaper than Sephora and just as great. Had a function tonight and voila! I usually do wear red when I go out and this lipstick outlasted me. I don't know. Challenge of the day. Question of the day. Who's getting ready to run? Look at that face. Who's getting ready to run? Because I hear Randolph and I also hear Ma'am Lady. Get your answer in. Look at the person next to you. Who's going to run? Lock it in. Ma'am Lady, go.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
All right, next. Angel, tell me, did I waste my life posting memes? Thousands of people read your memes. You have wasted the lives of thousands of people. Next, when they try to argue that the exponential increase in blood clots, brain aneurysms, myocarditis, and crippling neurological disorders like Guillain-Barré are totally unrelated to the largest vaccine experiment in human history. Sure, Jan. Next, maybe the real long COVID is just the cumulative effects of vaccine injuries that fully boosted Fauci-loving sheep acquired along the way. Next, inflation is caused by corporate greed. The Federal Reserve has printed $19 trillion out of thin air since 2020, increasing the money supply by 375%. They don't want reality. Next, unspeakably evil globalists who ritualistically rape kids and start wars for profit. Kalima. Me trying to use memes to help save human freedom. It's what we do, baby. It is what we do. Next, when you actually listen to MSM News and after completely ignoring it for a few years and can't believe the propagandistic trash it's putting out. I botched that delivery twice, but the legacy media is like listening to trash. Also, Forky just went trash in my brain. Trash. Next, oh, you want a fantasy for adults? Would you like a fantasy? Ooh la la. Fantasy for adults. The government cares about your health. Diabetes. Diabetes is a $100 billion industry. They don't care. Next, my eyes burn during sex, Doc. That's normal. It's from the pepper spray. Next, FBI Director Kash Patel said, hey, no one is above the law. No one. Ivy88 said, does that include the people on the Epstein list, Cash? Does it? Does it? Next. Oh, one of y'all sent this. Math problem of the day. Julie has 15 cookies. She eats 12 of them. Why is she wearing leggings? She just ate 12 cookies. Why does she even own leggings? Why does Julie own yoga pants? Hey, Buffalo Bill, do you know Julie?
No, Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
All right, next. This is how the new shirt looks. It's okay to punch Nazis. Look at that guy's mullet. Jeez, he reminds me of that Keith guy from the Righteous Gemstones. Next, I posted this on Friday. Tren de Aragua and Trans de Agua. Pretty good joke. Not bad. I'll allow it. One of y'all sent this over the weekend. Next. Oh, look, it's Train de Agua. Train de Agua. And if there was only a way to get those letters bigger and like with more contrast. Am I throwing shade at the You People Army? Yep. Next, the guys got together. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That's a 3. It's funny. In the home stretch, here we go. Next. Ethan says, hey, I'm praying women don't find out we hold the door for them so they set off any tripwires first. Head on in, lady. Hit those tripwires. I read a book by an honest military member not long ago, a couple weeks ago, and he talked about throwing candy into hallways and into buildings. He knew that because the kids all know where the bad stuff is, and if they would chase the candy in there, he knew the building was good. Next, hey, you can't just post a photo of something so random and expect people to know what it is. Oh yeah, I know. Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, here's my favorite here on Hard Truth Monday. I'll see y'all tomorrow on, we don't even know what we're talking about, Thunderous Tennessee Taco Tuesday. This next one, I don't know, but I'm going to post it anyway. Here we go. Next. Oh, look, it's Vladimir Putin on a... Oh.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Back me up, go all in, by Joe Biden. I gotta win, save the country from sin. I won't never slack up, get your money back up. Try and cuss my voter and you're bound to get smacked up. Get up, stand up, throw your MAGA hats up. If you got the feeling, Kamala's unappealing.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.